Hey world, I'm back again. The truth. My topic of the day is I.U.I.C. changed my life. I'm gonna get straight to it. Shout out to my boy Dogs, DOGG. You know what I'm saying? Like last year, he'll make a year like in April. He came to my house last year because I was already on my spiritual path. You know what I'm saying? But I was being lied to for years, calling myself a Christian, and I'm going to a church, and I wasn't learning anything while I was going to church. The church that I was going to, the Greater Universal Baptist Church on 152nd and Morris Avenue. I was going there for years. Like my aunt Rosie took me there, like 2002. I went there 2 times. I didn't go back. Then I moved to Long Island 2004 to 2012. I came back to New York. I started going back. I've been going there from 2012 to 2000 and I say 2019, because like once it hit like the year 2000, I stopped going to church. That's when the corona came and they shut down the church, and I've been stopped going. It's just the fact that that I wasn't learning nothing, and I kept telling myself that. I kept telling my aunts that. And it got to the point that I stopped going completely. I started looking at spiritual videos online. So it was one day that I was watching one of my videos in my house, and my friend Dogs came through, and he hit me with that question: "What are you?" And I was like, "Yo, I'm a Christian." He was like, "Yo, check this video out, and then trust and believe it will change your life." At first, I was looking at it, which was called I.U.I.C, Sicari. You know what I'm saying? He told me about both of them. I'm like, it made a sense, but I was already like a little hard-headed, like I didn't want to change my ways. So I was looking at spiritual videos with Gino Jennings. You know what I'm saying? He was speaking the truth. And then it got to the point that he was going to church on Sunday. And according to the Bible, you don't supposed to go to church on Sunday. It's supposed to be Saturday. That's why it's called Sabbath day. You're supposed to keep the Sabbath day holy. You're supposed to work for 6 days from Sunday to Friday. And you rest on Saturday. And then you don't cook, you don't sell, you don't buy. You don't cook, you don't sell, you don't buy. And on the Sabbath day, from sundown to sundown, you don't supposed to buy, cook or work or sell, according to the Bible. So as I'm keep looking at these I.U.I.C videos, and I'm learning more and more and more, and it's teaching me more. So I'm teaching my kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm teaching my wife, and they on that path, or at least they trying to. I know my daughter is. I'm trying to get everybody else on board. And we don't supposed to be celebrating these pagan holidays like Easter, Christmas, Thanksgiving, 4th of July, New Year's, and all these other holidays. But when I was looking at the I.U.I.C, yo, don't follow her. It looked like she wants you to follow her. Don't follow her. That little girl. So it gets to the point that I've been looking at it for like almost a year now, and for a short period of time, I learned more just watching YouTube videos than me being in the actual church. We don't supposed to pay tithes and offerings. It was always vegetables and fruits. I don't know where that became a religion as far as like getting the pastors rich and then we still on the bottom. There's a lot of pastors that got jets, Mercedes-Benz, and all that other stuff.
Bye, Dad. I'm gonna go over there.
Yo, don't follow that little girl. You see, every time you coming over here, she going over there. So stay over there. I've been lied to, and the thing about it, I don't like being lied to. And all to survive in this world is to be honest. You gotta have an honest life and stay focused. And Sicari, I.U.I.C, there's a lot of YouTube videos that's Israelites. I be watching, I subscribed. There's a lot of them. But one thing I could say, if it wasn't for all these YouTube channels, which was I.U.I.C, I wouldn't follow none of these other channels because they all speaking the truth, but just the fact that it had to be somebody from my neighborhood to tell me about who I am according to the Bible. And I didn't know who I was according to the Bible. I'm like, I'm a Christian. How you a Christian? And I'm like, yo, I'm an African American. How I'm two white people names? Leonardo, Skip Africanus, and is Americo Vespuccia, something like that. That's two white people names. And then y'all here worshiping Jesus, the white Jesus, and that's Caesar Borgia. And Caesar Borgia is not in the Bible. And Jesus was never white. He was always black. So that's another thing. I'm going to church, I'm seeing a white Jesus on there, and it don't make no sense. So I'm tired of being lied to. So I basically made a video on this based on being lied to, because like there's a lot of scams going on. Even churches got scams. You can't go to a church and just hear the word without giving out no money. They'll look at you like, yo, what you here for? You know what I'm saying? And according to the Bible, you don't supposed to pay to go to church. You don't supposed to pay tithes and offerings. If you have vegetables and fruits, that's how you contribute to the priest. Not no money. And they saying God only wants 10%. God don't want your money. God only wants you to keep his commandments. And it's not 10 commandments, it's 615 commandments that you got to go by. And there's a lot of people that don't go by these commandments, but they still saying God loved them. God ignore people that's out here not listening. God only listen to the ones that's going by his commandments. I know God is not really listening to me because I'm not doing all his commandments. I'm still in the works. I'm still trying to make it better. That's all. It doesn't mean I'm not saved and I ain't trying to be saved. It's just the fact that you got to keep God's commandments. And I'm working on it. And that's all I got to say about that. Good day. God bless. Peace.